What is up, my trippy hippies? What is up? It is Tammy coming to you live tonight from my office. It is a little earlier than normal for What's Up Wednesday, but that's kind of what's up tonight, right? We have some new hours that we're going to get started, but as you jump on here tonight, before we get into any of that, take a breath. We're going to take our time tonight. Please say hello and tell me where you're watching from tonight, and please drop a grateful fed in the comments. As I said, hello, Melanie Lewis. Hello, hello, hello. You have been on my heart and my mind big this week. We're back. We are back. So earlier we were live, few minutes ago, just a little bit ago. We were live for My Mystical Life Woo Woo 420, my afternoon show. I was a day late with this. It's been on Tuesday, but that gave me an opportunity to come back today here. Now I am live, like I said, in a couple of places. Hi, Amanda. This time I'm live on my personal timeline. I am live in the Hometown Hippie page, and I'm live on my YouTube channel. If you are just joining us for the first time ever and seeing me live and not knowing what this is about, I am Wednesdays. We do What's Up Wednesday. We do a live on Wednesday evenings. Usually it's at 8 o'clock in the evening. The title of this live says What's Up Wednesday, early edition, new summer hours, right? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Mr. Burns. Hello, Miss Georgetti. Hello, Melanie Lewis. Hello, all of my peoples. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're doing a little bit of a new summer hours. Things change, right? And a lot of times we are hesitant to it, and I am the world's worst. But in this season of spring, in this new quarter we are moving into, I am going to very much be practicing the let go and let God mentality. And I have worked through some energy. I have shuffled off. I have said some words. I have done all the things. And I'm feeling much better and much lighter. And things are kind of all just falling into place, right? Just falling into place. And one of the things is that What's Up Wednesday, we had some issues with it because of my internet at home. So we said, you know what? No big deal. We do our Wednesday night take-home dinners. We do our Peace, Love, and Feast Fest meeting. And then I can just stay and do my What's Up Wednesday live right after that. Well, we're coming into the season where, number one, I appreciate everyone, every single person who shows up for our Peace, Love, and Feast Fest planning meetings. But I'm not seeing enough forward momentum from those meetings. People have a lot of stuff going on. I get it. I just need, at this point, we are like weeks out from it. So at this point, I am just like nose down getting it done. I feel like what people really need me to do is just kind of like say, hey, can you help me with this? So what I'm looking for right now, and I'm gonna put a thing out. If somebody, like one of my brand ambassadors, either Heather or Melanie, whoever has the capability of it, if you could just put out like a sign up sheet or a post for tomorrow. This is if you would like to volunteer to assist with Peace, Love, and Feast Fest, then I can just maybe assign some tasks. Delegate me. Melanie Lewis, I need you to do a post for me tomorrow to say, I need hands for Peace, Love, and Feast Fest. There's going to be times that I need help from now through the 23rd. Hey, Angela, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our live. We have a lot of big things happening. So as most of you know, I hear all the time, like, you have got so much going on, Tammy, that I just can't keep up with it. And a confused mind basically says, time out, no. Tammy's got too much happening. I can't keep up with it. She makes my head spin. I'm going to just step over here. So moving into this next season, we have a lot of things, a lot of balls in the air. We do, and I get that. but I'm going to do better about separating them out. So there is on in April, not on the 1st, but on in April, if you are grateful fed, right? We talk about Tammy, I'm the hometown hippie, right? I'm the head of the beast, right? So the hometown hippie cooperative is my corporate company, my corporate header. So I'm just trying to make it make sense for everybody and to help you understand what's happening. So if you're out there like, what is going on? So the hometown hippie cooperative LLC is my business. That's my header business of everything that I do. That's corporate. That's my office, right? That's my office. That's corporate. The left hand is Hometown Hippie Elevated Edibles, which is our Reiki infused bakery where we do healing clients and infused baking, right? Those what everybody knows about. You're here, you know what that is. If you've been here for a while, you know what that is, right? That's the left hand, okay? Then we have, and that is peaceloveandfeast.com, like www.peaceloveandfeast.com takes you straight to the Reiki infused bakery, all the things, right? However, there's been some confusion. I was trying to put it all on the same website, and I do not want to do that. I looked at it, it is too complicated. So the big thing that is up is that we have a new www for our elevated, not medicated. Yes, perfect. Perfect, Hank. That is we have a new it's www.gratefulfedfamily. I think it's just Grateful Fed Family. Grateful Fed Family. Let me pull it up over here. I know me craziness. I'll have it all messed up. Grateful Fed Family. And it's going to be on new cars and all of that. It is under construction. It is not an active website yet. But you will be able to do all of your food truck ordering, all of your catering ordering, any of your specialty cakes, any of the things that we have that are good for everybody across the board, right? The website that we have gratefulfedfamily.com and gratefulfedcateringcompany.com. I bought both of them, so I had them both. But we are going to link everything to Grateful Fed Family because when you let us feed you, your family. So that is going to be our website, Grateful Fed Family. That is going to be where all of the Grateful Fed Family stuff is going to be housed. It'll be our Power of One mission. It is great to share with anybody and everybody. I'll tell our story about how we believe gratitude is the quickest way to raise the vibration. We do elevated Southern comfort with Reiki infused offerings. We're going to do a monthly calendar of where the truck is. You'll be able to go in and see how to order bulk foods, the things that can ship, the things that can't ship. So anything that you want that is just from the Grateful Fed Catering Company will be on that separate website. So the left hand and the right hand will also have, they're going to be two very separate and distinct entities. That being said, I am also have something else very much exciting up my sleeves. So not only will the Grateful Fed Catering Company and the Hometown Hippie Elevated Reiki Infused Bakery Elevated Edibles have two different websites, they're also going to have two probably very distinct locations. So don't stress over it. Nothing you need to worry about. We will work all that out, but that is all in the works. So we hope that you, if you are local or if you are someone who is coming into the area, that you allow us to feed you in some shape, fashion, or form. It will also be a place where they'll be able to order from the food truck and know exactly where and when the food truck will be. We're putting out a monthly calendar, so we're hoping to have April's calendar completely done by April 1. We will post on every month we'll have a current a calendar tagged of the Grateful Fed information from the Grateful Fed. It'll be all on the website as well, like the catering, all the things of where we're going to be, what's going on, all of that stuff. So that will all be linked in coming into the new year. Now we talked about this title says What's Up Wednesday, early edition, new summer hours. So like I said, our lives are going to be a little bit less in the evenings. We're not going to do any more. This is our last nighttime What's Up Wednesday. I'll be notifying that in the comments. All of my lives will be morning lives from now on. And that's just what it's going to be. There's going to be replays and things like that available. There'll be multiple times during the week. But What's Up Wednesday will be Wednesday mornings. Um, there'll be daytime lives. They'll be out throughout the days. I'm not sure of times yet, but there will be daytime lives only when I leave here in the evenings. I am very much, because of all the balls that I do have in the air, I am very much in this season of renewal and rebirth. I am, number one, I'm creating some time, carving out some time this spring and this summer for me. Just for me. I'm taking an art class coming up. I am hopefully going to be spending some time on the water. I've asked for a gift, and I'm pretty sure I've got it. I've asked for myself for a kayak, and I want to be able to go out and just be able to put it on, get a roof rack for my Volvo, and be able to go out in the mornings and spend a little time on the water and just paddle. And number one, get some exercise. Number two, do something that's solitary for me. That's nobody needs anything. um, and so I am going to be practicing a lot of what I preach. And in this season of rebirth and renewal, I am going to be carving out some time. I did not start this business to be a slave to it. So we have gotten things put together, and I am going to be busy as hell. But that does not mean that I don't have time for me, because time is an illusion, right? Time is an illusion. I said the same thing this year. That's one of the things I was going to work towards myself. And, I keep talking about it and playing it lip service, but I'm going to start making actionable items on that. And I do want to be available for my community, but I'm going to be honest. I am going to be moving as of April 1. The other thing that will be on both of the websites, both Peace, Love, and Feast Fest, as well as the Grateful Fed Family, is that I will have office hours. And if you would like to sit down and come in and work with me for energy or spend some time, then that will be something that you'll have to book. There'll be no more walking in and just having access. It is taking up too much. I'm not able to be productive. So I'm going to have to start closing my office door and those things. But that's not to mean that I don't love each and every one of you. And I would not want to give you a hug. I would ask that you try to schedule it. If you want some guaranteed, I can't promise that if my door's closed, that I'm going to be able to see you if you come in to even pick up. But if you want to see me when you come in, if you are coming to the store to spend some time with me, if you'd like 15 to 20 minutes, then I'm asking you. And it's not about, I'm so important, you need to schedule time. It is about, I have to manage my time management. And I will talk your ear off, and it's for me more than it is for you. What if I wanted to surprise you? I'm teasing. If you want to surprise me, Manager Jenny, coming up from Florida, you can certainly surprise me. If you're coming up from Florida to surprise me, you're probably going to be here more than like a day. So I might not be able to stop what I'm doing, but I will make sure I come out and surprise. You know what I'm saying? You built this community. You know what is the best, and everyone knows. Let the business community do what you do. You built it to do. And that's the thing. I want you all to encourage and be there for one another. I'm going to be here. Y'all know me. I'm going to be here. But what I'm saying is that I'm saying all this because I want to also encourage each of you this season, right? This season going into Birth and Renewal. It's What's Up Wednesday. What's up is that Easter baskets have been going out the door. We sent out a lot of Easter today. Like, we came in from our day off yesterday going out to Harrisonburg. I had gotten in my head. I told y'all Sunday and Monday, I was like, I was in my head about it. Like, we did all this crazy, amazing, beautiful Easter stuff. And it's like, it was just sitting there. I'm like, well, it's kind of early for Easter. Well, no more. Don't stress over that, because Easter went out the door today. We had to do another batch of stuff today on top of everything else we had planned. So Easter is this is the last time we're doing a batch. So when Easter is gone, at this point, we have next week. I think it'll be gone next week. So Amanda said she's placing order tonight. Amanda, I would not wait, get it in, because Easter is going. The extravaganza baskets are pretty phenomenal, and it's enough to share. It's definitely 2 of everything. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of like 2 of all of it. We will also say that we have gotten the eggs. I'll probably make those another time, because we've had to make those constantly. But we have the marshmallow eggs this year, the white chocolate peanut butter, the dark chocolate peanut butter, and we have the bunny heads that are coconut cream. And those little bites of deliciousness, we're probably going to do some coconut cream eggs as well. So that is Hometown Hippie Elevated Edibles. That is the Easter offerings for Hometown Hippie is what I'm talking about. Now, next week on Friday and Saturday, Friday, all day Friday, probably have it ready by Thursday, but Thursday, Friday, and then half a day, we're here, half a day Saturday. We're going to have available your Grateful Fed cookies, eggs, baked goods to put in your anybody's Easter basket. Like every not elevated with Reiki, like blessed, and we have some things we're baking into those for protection about the children, for a fun and educational summer. For we're putting in some love and light and some especially protection after the certain things have been going on in the world. Like I am like seriously like everything that we do, we hold space of safety and love. Um, and we're going to be offering those. So if you have grandkids or nieces or children or somebody that you want to like, hey, I'd like to put some homemade, nice, cute things like some painted cookies, some little Easter egg heads, some Easter eggs, please come on by or let me know. And we're going to have those out. I'll be putting those on the Grateful Fed page also and allow people to purchase those. Those are also, if you're interested in getting some non-medicated, just elevated treats for your little ones or your medium-sized ones or whatever, let me know and we can certainly get those shipped out to you prior to it being too late to get there for Easter. So we can handle that for you. We thought you could hop. You could also send someone a bag. It'd be a great little Easter treat. So maybe you want to send a friend a little egg on, send them an egg, like put egg on their face. The message that I got from one of my very favorite people in the whole wide world. I'm not going to say any names because it's their business and they are off of social media right now, and that is their right. So I'm not going to say their name, but it is a very good friend of mine who I love dearly, who ordered 6 eggs today, and they're potent. Don't get me wrong. And the thing that I got from them, and they are one of my homosexual friends. Um, I mean this in the gayest way possible. I love your eggs so much. I wish to inseminate them. And then a picture of them with egg on their face, and it was great. And I sent back maybe something like, I fucking love you so much. But those eggs this year, Selena has worked, we worked together, but she has really, really put a lot into those eggs. And like she said, she's taking affirmations out. And I was like, let's take a deep breath today. I said, let's look at what we're baking into. You're baking in, abundance. And I know that you kind of got the word, you've kind of said it. I said, but this is the gummies, right? It's like, what are we doing the gummies for today? I was like, let's remind people to go out and smell the roses. Let's remind people today spring is sprunging, right? Spring is sprunging. It's been a little colder the last 2 days than we'd like it to be, but the weather's still nice. It's still sunny outside. We know that the days have gotten longer and the nights have gotten shorter. We are coming out of that winter slumber into the spring. And like I said, we have some new summer hours. We have a lot of things happening. Grateful Fed, what is up, Jenny? Hope you're feeling. This is a treatment day, so if everyone could do me a favor and drop some hearts in the comments to send some love and light and some healing intention out to Denny. We normally feed her on Wednesdays, her and her family, because it's treatment days. We're taking some time off, and she's been very gracious and not like, y'all said y'all feed me. She was so sweet. She did. I was so worried that she was gonna be mad at me because I'm like, I need to feed you. Like I was gonna like order food like around Keysville and have it sent to her house. I'm like, I don't want to send junk food. I try to do homemade food and I bake cooking and healing into it. I don't want to give them something that'd be gross. So I'm like, I'm not going to mess with that. But we are back. We're going to come back. So our first night back on our home cooked take home dinners, right? Those are going to be, we're going to start that up again on Wednesday, 4/19. That night, I'm going to let y'all know we already have the menu planned, right? We already have that menu planned. And that night, we are hoping everybody comes out and eats with us. That is the night that we are doing the welcome party for our Peace, Love, and Feast Fest. We are doing our family cookout night. We are going to be doing barbecue chicken, grilled barbecue chicken. We're going to be doing coleslaw, baked beans. Um, we're going to have some other little fun side dishes. So it's going to be like a barbecue dinner, some corn on the cob, some baked beans, some coleslaw, some dinner rolls. If you would like to come, it's $15 for all of the things. That includes some entertainment that will be here that night. We're going to have some live music that evening out here in the parking lot. And if you are part of the Grateful Fed family, you also get a preview and a tour of the truck, which will open at lunchtime the next day, is the grand opening. And we will be doing a few desserts that evening off of the truck. If you're here, your dessert will come off of the truck. So we're going to do some fried hand pies and some fun stuff like that. So maybe some donuts, something kind of fun for $4.19. That'll be the first night that we'll be back open here. If you just want to pick it up and take it away, you can have it like you always have. Grab your dinner and go out the back. It will be a little different. It's $15 per person. If you're coming, we're going to encourage you, if you'd like to bring a side dish to share, to bring it. It gives people more things to eat, kind of gives it a buffet style. It's about sharing and community and a potluck kind of thing. The main stuff we're going to provide, it's going to be the take-home dinners. Like I said, the chicken, the rolls, the drinks, a dessert, all of that stuff will be $15. But if you would like to bring extra, and we're going to have, the reason it's $15 and not like the 10 all the things is honestly because we are going to be doing it as a and kind of an all-you-can-eat thing, right? So you can come in if you want another piece of chicken. You can. I'm going to have plenty. I'm going to have plenty of all of it. So you'll be able to like go back and get more. There might be some chips out and maybe some chips and salsas and all of that stuff. So if you stay, it'll be a little bit more robust for you. But you can certainly just take it and keep it moving if you want to do that as well. And then we will be doing our grand opening. And we'll be back after that with take-home dinners. Those will be ordered, though, on the Grateful Fed catering app through the truck. So that will all move over to the Grateful Fed family. Only thing that you're going to see on peaceloveandfeast.com is going to be your medicated offerings. That is going to be 100% dedicated to what it always has been dedicated for, which is the healing work, the plants over pills. You'll see the teas and all that stuff there. But as far as the anything that's non-medicated, the non-medicated foods will all be over on the gratefulfedfamily.com. That'll be a whole different place. So that is what's up. Speaking of what is up, we are still looking for a few more vendors for the 420 event. We have lots of them coming. We have lots of prizes lined up, but we could always have more for that week. If you have a special talent, we just also picked up a vendor today. So we picked up a couple of vendors, right? So if you haven't heard about it already, we are doing a day of craft festivals, and one of our part-time new hires, which she's definitely going to be here Saturday. We've hired a bunch of PRN like cater waiters, but one of our affiliate, for our growers as well, are the Franklins. So Sarah and Courtney Franklin. Courtney is one of our growers. He helps us with all kinds of things. Also, he's like one of my kids. I mean, I've known Courtney since he was on the bus as a little guy. And his wife is one of my favorite people. She's amazing. And she propagates succulents. And I know there's a lot of talk about succulents and all the things. They're so beautiful. And she and Courtney are married. And she's like, I wanted to bring you a succulent. She brought me this beautiful little desk flower, little succulent for my desk. This was propagated off of the succulent in her wedding bouquet to Courtney. And I'm going to get emotional. And like Devin's on here, like, hi, Devin. Hi, Devin. I love them, right? And she's got a million of these, and she makes these really cool planners with them. Like, isn't that beautiful? And she's got ones with like lots of them in there with like aloes and all that stuff. So someone's going to be here with her table. She works for UPS, so she can't guarantee she'll be here on 420. She said, surprisingly enough, lots of people have asked for that day off. But oh, that's awesome. I love that so much. The Red Rooster and what was Courtney? What was Courtney's, like, we used to joke him all the time, but we called him something. Was it C-No? Was it C? What was he? C-Love? They all had those little silly names they did. But so So there's going to be succulents here, potted succulents for purchase as well, and there'll be one of those big ones as a gift. So someone can win a plant. So that's one of our new vendors. We also have Mount Airy Farms is going to be here with their microgreens, lettuces, leafy green vegetables, all organic or all natural, local. C Funk and C Note, yeah. And so they're going to be here, and they're going to be one of our local vendors. They're going to give away some stuff, a little vendor prize, and they're going to have all their fresh, local, organic microgreens and all that stuff available to snack on, to take, all the things. I need some of those. I'm wanting to get some plants for my house now. That girl, this is the place to go. She's the one to get them from. Her energy is phenomenal and great, and all the vibes are great. So we have added those two, and then we're going to be offering this up, which is the Grand View on the Slate Fine Meat Farm. Okay, so I told you, we're trying to locally source as much food as locally and as close to home as we can, right? We are farm to table, which sets us apart. We are trying our due diligence to be able to, we do our very best to get as local sourced and as delicious as we can get. We have purchased an entire steer from this company, and it is being fed and all the things now. If you would like a fresh grass-fed beef share, we have the connection for that. We also are going to hold pieces in stock for you to pick up. If you don't want a whole cow, but you want a couple roasts, you want a couple steaks, you want a couple packs of hamburger, let me know. I can make sure that we can carve some of that stuff out for you if you can't afford a whole quarter steer. I still want you to start thinking about how to take yourself out of the Walmart and into the local farmer market, right? And we're trying to create that as best we can for everybody. And we got a lot of fruits and vegetable people coming in as the season starts. And then we're going to talk about how to preserve and can. And we're growing the community garden out here. So lots of fun things on the market. And that's all from the Grateful Fed family side of the house. And that's, I think, where people get confused about what we're doing. Our mission and our goal and our house of brands all are working towards the one common goal of raising the collective vibration of our community, one person at a time. Whether we teach you how to grow plants and hydroponic growing, we teach you how to grow your cannabis plants, and you have your own medicine for your own spirituality and your own physical ailments. Whether it be learning about teas and essential oils and terpene profiles, teaching you all of those things. Maybe it's, the highest and best to teach you how to preserve the things that we find and we grow all summer long. Maybe we can grow tomatoes all summer. What do we do in the winter when they're not here? Well, that's when you learn to change your recipe profile, and you've taken, you're my new mini Tammy Mart, yeah. And then you take all of your fresh vegetables, and you figure out a way to preserve them and can them. Some things you can freeze. Some things you can make soups and things with soup bases, or you can do stewed tomatoes and canned tomatoes and salsas and things like that you already have year round from your summer bounty. And that's what we're here to teach you how to do, right? We're going to teach you how to be your own hippie. Whether you want to do it or not, it's up to you, right? We have all the things. You can come, let me do it for you. I take the hard work out of homemade, but I still need you to know how to, in case the world flips upside down, that our community is handled. And it also brings you into our community of vendors where you can say, I don't know how to raise a cow, but they do. But I know how to propagate succulents, and you need plants to be beautiful. So our goal is to create a network of vendors and a network of resources for our community to have all that they need to start elevating to the next level, right? And so that's what we talk about. Like that's the goal of our businesses. And I guess I just get them all combined because I feel like we're all kind of working in that direction. We do have different people going to different places and different things happening, but it's not as much. If you always want to know what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. If you're like, what the hell is Tammy up to now? I'm up to the same thing I have been up to. I've been up to trying to paint the world with light, make sure that you have delicious food, because you can't thrive if you're just trying to survive. So I'm trying to help my community become thrivers, not survivors, right? We don't want to survive, we want to thrive. And so that's what I'm always up to. And just sometimes I have a lot of different ways that I get to the end result. Maybe it's through some places it's through making you laugh and feeding you sweet desserts. Other things it's through, here's how to eat microgreens the right way and lots of water. So whatever works for you. Now, speaking of that, about all the things that are happening, I am asking, and I want to know in the comments who's there for it, who's ready to do it. Monday. So this weekend we're finishing up Easter this week, getting all the things done. We have an off-site catering job on Saturday for 120 to 130 people. We are getting prepped up for that. The kitchen is in full catering mode right now. And then we are starting on Monday. We are going to be, if you go to the North Street Press Club here in Farmville, Virginia, the local eatery, if you go into the North Street Press Club and you would like a dessert, the dessert would be prepared by the Hometown Hippie or the Grateful Fed Catering Company, which is going to be the Grateful Fed Catering Companies who the desserts are made by. They are Reiki-infused, delicious offerings. They are not medicated. Somebody asked that. I'm like, why would you even ask that question? You're just trying to start trouble. And there's no trouble to start. If you are not one of my healing clients who I work with to ensure that the medicine that we're giving and the healing that I'm putting into it, if you and I are not doing that, then you're not going to go out into the world and buy my things. My things are very much, I work with healing clients. If you're not one of my clients, then you're not just going to go into a North Street and get one of my desserts. It's not going to happen, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like a Hotel Hippie thing. It's going to also be a Grateful Fed catering company. So on Monday, we will be taking over the desserts at North Street from here on out. We are going to be actually there on Monday. We thought it's the first day that our desserts are being presented out. We wanted to thank them and show them our gratitude. So we thought the best way, hello, Grateful Fed. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Hope you're feeling better. We are going to be there from 11 to 2 during lunch service doing tableside desserts. So if you come into the North Street Press Club between the hours of 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Monday for lunch, one of us, Selena, Grace, or I, will be at your table to talk about what desserts are being offered and why you should treat yourself to one, or one of each, right? And then if you come in, we're going to take a little break after that. We want to come in and show the lunch staff what our desserts are. Here's how they look. Here's how we suggest that they be plated, how they suggest that you maybe approach your table to help up your ticket, all the things, right? And then Grace and I will be back from 5 until 8 Monday evening for dinner. So whether you come in Monday for lunch between 11 and 2 or Monday for dinner between 5 and 8, someone from the Hometown Hippie Grateful Fed family will be coming by to say hi to you, to offer you some amazing desserts, to show you what we have up our sleeves, to kind of get a hugs and all the things. So Monday is a day for us to really get into the community, to really make an impact on what it is that we are trying to do. Talk about Reiki infused baking, talk about why it's important to us. It's like saying the blessing before you get it. There's protection, there's love, there's abundance, there's all of the things that are beautiful baked into these desserts. And we are excited to come and bring them. Now, somebody says, well, why would you bake them for another restaurant? You're getting ready to open up a food truck. I'm like, but I very much intend to partner with every local business that I can. Hey, Melissa DeMarco, hello. There is an unlimited amount of abundance in this universe. And if the people that choose to eat dinner at North Street want to eat dinner at North Street, I'm not upset about it. I want them to have a delicious dessert. I want them to have the opportunity to have a Reiki-infused dessert to maybe help shift their energy slightly. You know what I mean? We want to partner with these local businesses. Speaking of local businesses, Melissa DeMarco, right? Anthony, Mountain Creek Signs, is doing our signage and doing our T-shirts and doing all kinds of stuff. It is about changing your community, one person, one small business, one small micro move at a time, right? And I get so caught up, and I tell y'all all the time, commit to the process, detach from the outcome. And when you see me out of flow, and I come and I show you me out of flow, I am so transparent about me out of flow that I often wonder sometimes why you even show up. You're like, that girl's a mess. She's always like out of flow. She's always struggling, but I'm not, right? But I do come and show you the struggle, and I show you how quickly you can work through the struggle. You see me on one day like, man, people just just doing too much. And the next day I'm like, hey, I was struggling yesterday. What did I do to make that difference? And I'm showing you all of that to ensure you, if you are spending some time today, maybe on this hump day, you're having one of those days where you're just out of flow and things just don't seem right. I'm letting you know. Take a deep breath, shift your energy, change your perspective, and it'll change your life. It'll change your whole outlook on things. I think I was born out of flow. Amanda Giorgetti, if you don't stop claiming that terrible energy, I'm going to come down the floor and whoop your butt. No, ma'am, you were not born out of flow, right? We were born in full flow. You're not born ebbing all over yourself, right? You're not ebbing, you're flowing. And if you feel that way, then let's start taking those million little micro moves to change it, right? Let's start taking the deep breath, saying the gratitudes, spending some time in meditation, looking at things from a different lens. I know you're just teasing. But a lot of us feel that way. Right? But if you are having one of those no good, terribly awful, very bad days, Melissa says, I love the honesty. I love the transparency. Tammy is one to teach this. The change has been amazing, and I will always tell people that. It has been. And I give credit to my spiritual teachers, like the people who feed me. I give a lot of credit to them for lighting the way. And that's what I give my teachers, my people that feed me, people who I look up to, that I work with, and that I pay for the spiritual work or whatever it may be, therapy, whatever. I appreciate and I give them gratitude for showing me the way. They showed me the way, but they didn't walk the walk for me. They can't. I can't do it for you. I can show you the way. And now that you have come one day, thank you. When you do the work, right? When you do the things, when you get up and smile, even though sometimes you don't want to. And they say, fake it till you make it. I don't believe that. I believe in facing it until you make it. And some days are terrible, awful, no good, very bad days. Some days I stub my toe more than I walk in peace. But every day I know that it's just part of it. It's part of it all. And I accept the good with the bad. And if I can live in the good, I have to understand that to be light, there's got to be dark. And for dark, there's got to be light. So I'm encouraging each and every one of you to just stay on your path, take a deep breath. It's okay to start over right in this moment. Like I said, I know there's people who I owe phone calls to. I know there's people who I owe emails to. I know there's people that I owe things to, like energy time with. Okay. And I love each and every one of you. And I promise you I'm getting to you. All is well, all is in divine time. And I am just a little trying to check things off a list. Okay. Moving forward, don't forget, if you need some one-on-one time with me, there will be a requirement to try to book an appointment, things like that. If you're just my buddy and you want to message me, I have to be able to message you back when I can. But people have come in here with some pretty big energetic needs. And I have a lot of balls in the air. And that is a boundary that I have to set for me. We do have energy workshops. I am very accessible. And if you need that work, this is what I'm going to tell you. Okay. One of the million micro moves that you can make is I'll look dead into this camera. I can't even see myself up here. I'm looking dead at y'all right now. If you want to heal, show up. Stop talking about it. Start being about it. I have had 3 different meditation days where you all have paid the memberships. I have done things. No one shows up. no one shows up. It's hard to stop my day when I am busy. I was here that Sunday, prepared to do a meditation, prepared to heal, prepared to work with you because I carved that time out of my family time and out of my time. But when you show up on 2 o'clock on a Wednesday or 1 o'clock on a Thursday or 6 o'clock on a Friday, that is a full stop for me from now on. If you're part of the membership and you need your root chakra aligned, then come to the root chakra healing class. I am offering those healings on that time. I need to book some time just to come by and say, hey, I missed that time every week. And I love it. We're going to be back on Wednesdays, which we'll have time for that. This week, my bosses tried to get in a bad mood. They put me in a position that I hate, but I did such a good job and the most upbeat person. I showed them you can't change my energy and bring me down. Not happening. I love that, right? But that's one of the things that I have to get better at, is setting those boundaries and saying no. And Red fusses at me and it's like, hey, they did not do the things. Why? I'm like, because they didn't know. It's like you're and what I've learned is I am stealing your karma and I am not letting you fulfill soul contracts, because if I am very accessible, then you don't have any need to do the harder thing and come when it's available, because you think I am just here all the time. I am. And I love you and I will hold space for you and I will send you love and I will never not help you in crisis. But if you're serious about changing your life, if you are serious about feeling better, if you are serious about up-leveling your life, then I'm going to encourage you to stop making excuses and stop laying on your ass on Sundays watching Netflix or go out drinking versus coming to a healing workshop. If you want to heal, then come heal. And that's just how I feel about it. And like I said, I have been in this people pleaser mode for like a minute now, like really stressing. And I told you the fear and all of that. I have done the work. And I'm telling you, I move energy way faster than I used to. Like, this is not something we're dwelling on. We talked about that Sunday. I am doing the million micro moves to work through that fear. And what the fear is like, you're doing that to yourself. Stop it. I'm not working nights anymore. Like, I'm going to bring staff in. I deserve to go to an art class and to go paddling and to go to a speakeasy and dress up and have a date night with my husband. And none of you were telling me I didn't. I'm saying that out loud because I had forgotten it, right? I had forgotten it. You can see what I do on Sunday. Erica looked at me like you were talking to me directly. Oh gosh, you can see what I do on Sundays. So, like, a lot of people have come to me this week after Sunday sermon, and I need to call some people and make some schedules and appointments and stuff. But a lot of people thought that I was talking directly to them. And what I say is this: if I was talking directly to you, and you took it that way, then you needed to hear that message. And like I said earlier on the Woo Woo 420, is that darn, you get a camera on me. How you know what I'm doing? I need to make an appointment for real. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is that as we up level, we move energy through, and the fear is gone, and the fear is saying, hey, here's what you have. These are the steps that I'm taking to be able to not stand in fear, right? It's like, Tammy, you're always available. So you're so open, you're so receptive. So the fears, everybody else's fears leaking onto you. You have to protect that energy. So my office is creating sacred space for me. There will be this space will not be for guests. We are going to use the Zen-Den, the healing area. I'm going to take you over to the thing. If you have book time, we're going to find a place of the Zen-Den to do that with. We have some big things happening. We have some new things going on. It'll take some adjustments. But don't be surprised if I set a boundary. Like, I wasn't on Facebook. Well, I'm sorry you were not on Facebook. Here's the new policy and procedure. I'm also going to be, I'll also be in the next couple of days, hopefully by the beginning of the week. Also, Easter is still on sale because you know me. But there will be a newsletter, and I'm going to be posting out a way to get into the email feed. Like, you'll have to like sign up for it. That way you'll have the notification. But even if you don't hear it here and you're like, I didn't know, if you're watching this, you've heard it here. But there's people that walk in the door, I'm not on Facebook, I didn't know. I'm like, well, sorry. I'm sorry. That's not gonna, and then I give in. And so moving forward, I'm like, I'm sorry. That's just the new rule. And now that you know that, we're gonna move forward from there. Hey y'all, Katie Shaw missed a lot this week when I get everyone on a retreat. Layla, you did not miss anything. You got everything that was meant for you. We'll always find you, Miss Katie. We love you. We have missed you. I've missed a lot of y'all, but I have also been MIA. So don't think you're missing anything. Never feel that way. You're always exactly as you're supposed to be, exactly where, when, and how you're supposed to be. God does not make mistakes that way. If you're supposed to hear it, you will. So no, just a few new things happening, but it has been 45 minutes. I am going to go home. I'm going to go have some pork chops, some baked potatoes, some asparagus, some grilled barbecue pork chops. I'm super excited for. So we are all good in the hood. I love each and every one of you. There's a lot of things happening. Like I said, there's just a lot of stuff. But if you're ever wondering what I'm doing, and it's kind of hot in here, like super duper hot in here. So I was like, I gotta get off here. It's hot. I am seriously doing the steps that I am doing the task set before me by my angels, guides, and helpers, by God, by source, by universe, and hopes to raise the collective vibration one person at a time, whether it be through delicious, tasty, home-cooked food, through catering, through live discussions with you all, through healing workshops, through whatever I'm called to do on that day to paint the world with light. And that's what I'm doing every day. I don't know what it looks like from day 1 to day 2, but I'm going to go ahead and commit to the process, detach from the outcome, and know that my intentionality is to always be of the best and highest service to my community and also to myself, because I am part of that community. So if anybody's interested in doing it with me, I am signing up for an acrylic art class from Red Door. They have a 4-week acrylic painting class on Thursday nights. I'm going to go check it out. And I'm going to start getting on the water. I'm not inviting you. I'll invite you sometimes for that. But for that one, I'm going to try to keep my boat on my kayak, and I'm going to go in the mornings down to Whips Lake, and I'm going to just kind of get out on the water, and I'm going to just and commune with God, and I'm going to really get closer. I'm working for my Reiki master, and I am trying to unlock some answers for some things. I love you. I appreciate you. I have a lot more things that are in the works. I have a lot more big announcements, but we're not going to talk about it. I'm playing that stuff very close to the vest, very close to the vest. And if you have not done so already, I will encourage you, though. If you have not done so already, grab this week's edition of the Farmville Herald and look at the front page of the spring insert. You might see some familiar faces in there. I'll be posting a bunch of stuff about Peace, Love, and Feast Fest and the things that I need done and people signing up. I'm gonna ask this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna mean it, because God said to me, like, stop sugarcoating, stop trying. You can be love and light, but you don't need to be true to yourself. If you agree to take on a task for Peace, Love, and Feast Fest with no intention of doing it, do not sign up for it. Just saying that. If you have a tendency to not have follow through, because I am going to release control. If you sign up for something, I'm going to assume that you've got it and you're running with it. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't, just saying, that's just a me thing. I know that about me. If you want to help, I want your help. But if you have no intention, if you want to sign up to look cute on the internet but not actually follow through in real life, do not sign up. Is that can everybody give me an I agree? I agree. And if I sign up to help, I will do what I said I was going to do. And if we look at the list and it's like bring in the cups and you don't have any cups, it's on the person who signed up for the cups. Not saying we're going to, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need to know, if you sign up for something that we need help for, that you will do the thing that you said you will do. And I'm telling you this, if you even think that you are floundering on that, like nothing comes up, if everything works, no. If you say you're going to do it on March the 29th, if you say you're going to do it, then that's what the hell you're going to do on that day because you signed up for it and you made a commitment today. Right? If you agree to that, cool. And that's going to be something that's going to be like, I solemnly swear I am up to all things that are good. I am going to do the thing I said I was going to do. Okay, perfect. All right, y'all. It is 7:21. I'm going to get out of here, get home, eat some dinner. As always, a little peace, a little love, and a little feast. And always, 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 y'all, stay elevated. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Go out and do something in nature tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful. Doses. See y'all on Friday morning.